Everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in this video we are taking another step forward in our C programming journey. In this video we are focusing on operators and expressions. These are the tools that let us perform calculations, make decisions, and control the flow of our programs. So let's get started. So what exactly are operators and expressions? Simply out, operators are symbols that tell the computer to perform a specific mathematical action, and expressions are combinations of values, variables, and operators that the program evaluates to produce a result. Okay, so let me show you this. We have int result, which is equal to 5 plus 3. So this is an expression, and this plus symbol is an operator. So when you run this code, 5 plus 3 evaluates to 8, which is then stored in the variable result. So here the value of the variable result is 8, which adds 5 plus 3, and then the answer is 8. So let's start with arithmetic operators. These are used for basic math calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So here are the main arithmetic operators in C. So we have this is for addition, and then we have this minus, this is for subtraction, and then we have this star, and this is for multiplication, and then we have this backslash, this is for division. Then we have this percentage, this is for modulus. Okay, this is for modulus. So we're going to write a very simple code about this, and writing a simple code to use the operators we've put up. So I'll declare a variable to be int num1, and that is my number 1. So it is equal to 10. Then another int, that is num2, and this is equal to 3. Then I do terminate. Okay, then below that, I declare a variable to be int sum, and my sum will be equal to num1 plus num2. Okay, plus num2. Then another variable will be int the difference, and the difference will be equal to num1 minus num2. Then the third one will be int product, and this will be equal to num1 times times num2. Then the fourth one will be int quotient, and this will be equal to num1 divided by num2. Then the last one will be int remainder, and this will be equal to, when num1 is divided, this will be num1, then percentage num2. Okay, we are getting the modulus here. Then we note that the percentage operator here, it's called the modulus operator, and it gives us the remainder of the division. So 10 by 3, the remainder is 1. That means the modulus is 1. So next we have rational operators, which let us compare values. These are especially useful when we want to make decisions in our programs. So I'll comment this out. So with the rational operators, we have this equals, and this is for equal to. Okay, this is for equal to. Then we have this. This is for not. This is for not equal to. Then the third one is this greater than. I think we are familiar with this, and this is greater than. Then the next one is this less than. Then the other is greater than or equal to. This is greater or equal. And then the next, obviously, it is less than or equal to. So that is less or equal to. Okay. So we are writing a very simple code about this, and it will be int, the variable is x, and this is equal to 5. Then I do terminate, and then the other variable is int y equaling to 8. So here it will be x is equal to y, x is equal to y, and then I terminate this. And this obviously will be false because it is, you can see it, 5 is not equal to 8. And then if we write x is not equal to y, this is true. It can be seen that x is not equal to y. Then x is less than y. X is less than y. This is true. And then x is greater than y. Obviously, this is false. Okay. So when we use these operators, expression will evaluate to either true or false. For example, x less than y is true, it will evaluate to 1. And then y x is greater or equal to y is false, so it will be 0. Now let's talk about the logic operators. These operators allow us to combine multiple conditions. They are very useful when we need to check several things at once. So allow me comment this out and then we look at something different here. So we have this and this is for and. Let me say you're adding 5 and it will be 5 and 8. Then below that we have this is for all, and then we have this, and this is for not. Okay, so let's write a very simple code using that. So it will be int age is equal to 21, then int has license and this will be to 1. Okay, and that will be to 1. Then when we come down, we will look at this. If age is greater or equal to 18 and has license, then we print. So it will be you are allowed to drive. Okay, so if all the conditions are true, let me say 21 is and that, and then another code will be another code line will be if age is less than 18 and not equal to has license. Hope you're getting that concept here. So we print f you are not allowed. Okay, so in this first example we use that and which means both conditions must be true for the whole expression to be true. The second example uses and, which means that only one of the conditions needs to be true. Finally, we have that exclamation mark, which reverses the value of a condition. So if has license was false, it will change it to true. Next, let's look at assignment operators. So let's look at assignment operators. Okay, so the simplest one is that equals, okay, which assigns a value to a variable, like we've been seeing. But there are also compound assignment operators, which let us perform any operation and assignment in one step. So we have int a is 10, then we update the value of a to be a plus equals to 5. That means we're adding a 5 to a, that will be 15. Then we update a, we subtract a 3 from a. Hope you're getting the concept. And then a times 2, then a divide a by 4. So here the result will be 15, and then here the result will be 12, and then here the result will be 24. Okay, sorry, here the result will be 7 after subtracting 3 on 10. So here the result will be a 20, and then here the result will be in points. That is 10, it will be 2.5. Okay, so these compound assignment operators save time and make our codes shorter and easier to read. Then the other, we have increment and decrement operators. Okay, so below that we have the increment and the decrement operators. So this we have int count 5, and then you say count plus plus, and then we terminate that, and then it can be like this, count, then we have count this, and then we have this, and then count. Okay, so here this will be 6 by 1, one will be added to that, and then this will be 7, that means 2 will be added, and then on this one it is, here it will be a 6. Okay, so the first one is 5, we add 1, it becomes 6, then we add 1, it becomes 7, then if we subtract 1 from 7, it will be 8, and then if we subtract 1, it will be 5. So we used There is no difference between count plus plus and plus plus count. But in more complex expressions, plus plus count increment before it's used, while count plus plus increment after. So finally, let's put it all together by combining operators in expression. In C, we can mix different operators and we can mix different types of operators in a single expression. But there is no order. So we can write a simple code like this: int result equaling to 5, 5, 5 plus 2, then that times 3, then that minus 4, and then finally we divide by 2. Okay, so that's how we can mix different types of operators. So in this example, multiplication and division have higher precedence than addition and subtraction. Like you can remember how we used to use the BODMAS. So 2 times 3 and then 4 divided by 2 happens first. When we add and subtract, the final result will be a 9. Please do try out these codes on your computer. And that's all for today. And now you have the basics of using arithmetic, relational, logical, and assignment operators in your code. These are essential skills that you will use constantly as we move into more advanced topics. Thank you for watching Code with Edward. Subscribe, like, and hit the bell so you are ready for our next video. We will dive into control flow with if statements and loops. See you in the next video. Thank you for